take a moment and just sit comfortably on our mats. Close our eyes. I want you to take your right hand and place it over your heart and bring your left hand onto your belly. And let's just take some deep breaths in and out. Feeling the heart beating calmly beneath the right palm and the belly rising and falling beneath the left palm. Let's take a moment and disconnect our mind from the rest of our day. And try to come into this present moment as much as possible. We do that through our breath. We do that through the feeling of our body connected to whatever surface we are on. We do that by gently being aware of those distracting thoughts and gently putting them aside. We are not our thoughts. But the awareness behind our thoughts. So almost like the viewer of our thoughts, but they do not define us. They are not who we are. But they can definitely make us do and act a certain way, depending on how much we believe in what we are thinking. So choose your thoughts wisely. Let's release our hands by our side, gently blink our eyes a couple of times to bring some focus into the eyes. I want you to keep your right hand where it is. Left hand is going to come up and over the ear and just gently bend over to the side. You can bend into that right elbow. Good, slowly coming up. Opposite arm comes up. Exhale, arcing over. Good, slowly coming up. We're going to take our left hand, bring it over top of our right ear, gently draw the left ear towards the left shoulder, relaxing the neck. In these next few postures, you're welcome to keep your eyes closed if you wish and just listen to my instructions. Good, release your head. Let's go to the opposite side. Right arm over the left ear and gently draw the head down to the right shoulder, relaxing the neck. So we're not pulling the head down in any way, just drawing it. Good, release the head. Let's lower the chin to the chest. Feel the stretch behind the back of the neck. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Bring your arms up. And exhale, let's fold forward. Release into the creases of your hips. Take some nice deep breaths. Slowly coming up, bring both hands behind your back, interlace the fingers behind your back, drop the shoulders down, and again we're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, and let's draw the arms up towards the ceiling, opening the chest and shoulders here. Slowly coming up. Release the arms. I want you to keep your right leg folded in, but extend your left leg out to the side. Let's inhale, take the right arm over the ear, extend, and we're reaching towards the toes. So don't try to come forward because that's only going to roll your shoulder in. We want to stay open in the chest and reach over the ear towards your toes. Nice side bend here. Good, slowly coming up. Now we're going to turn and face the leg and come over that leg and down. So here you're gonna feel it more through the back of the leg, also in the side body. Excellent, slowly coming up. Let's take our right hand down by our side. We're going to lean into that right knee and press the hips up and forward, reaching that left arm back, really stretching out the hips a little bit here, feeling a nice stretch through that side body. This is a variation of Wild Thing, which we will practice later in the class. Slowly coming down, and we're going to switch sides. Extend the right leg out, left foot is coming in, and let's reach left arm up and extend over that ear. Inhale, coming up, let's turn, face the leg, and slowly lower down. And slowly coming up, left hand by your side, lean forward into that left knee, reach the hips up. Try to really press the hips forward and reach that right arm back. Really extend and open. This is such a freeing and body opening posture. Beautiful, slowly coming down. I want you to bring both knees in front, and we're going to wrap our arms around the back of our legs. Inhale, press your body into your thighs, look up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and pull your back away from your legs. So this is a different variation of cat and cow, but a similar feeling in the body. So inhale, come forward, slight arc in the back. Exhale, chin to chest, pull the body away, and really feel like you're pulling your shoulders away from you too. Use the legs as resistance. One more time, inhale forward, looking up. Exhale, pulling in. Good, release. We're going to turn our body sideways and come into a tabletop position. So make sure when you're in tabletop that you have your knees right underneath your shoulders and your wrists right underneath. Sorry, did I say that wrong? Your knees underneath your hips and the wrists under the shoulders. We're going to inhale, take the right arm up. And hold, nice breath. You can bend the arm and bring the hand onto your lower back and just open the chest a little bit more. Inhale, bring that arm up. And now exhale, let's thread the arm underneath us to the left. Bring your head down to the mat. Now, option here is to extend your left leg back. So opposite leg extends back and you're pushing with your toe mounts into the ground to lean into your shoulder a little bit more. Now, if this is uncomfortable, of course you can remain with your leg down. Good. Release, bring the knee back underneath you. Press with your left hand into the mat and let's thread back underneath. We're still warming up here. You're doing great. Left arm coming up. Hold. Bend that arm. Bring it on your lower back. Open that shoulder a little bit more. Even lean a little bit. You can lean a little bit into that left hip. This is your body. Feel it out a little bit. Start to get to know yourself. Inhale, left arm come up. Exhale, threading it underneath us to the right this time. Bring your head down, hips stay nice and high. Now here, option is to extend the right leg back and pressing into the toe mounts, lean into that shoulder and almost find that sweet spot. So maybe you have to adjust your shoulder joint a little bit and find that socket. Beautiful. Let's bring that knee back and return underneath us. Excellent. Just sway the hips from side to side. Bring your toes together, widen your knees. We're going to sink back into child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Let's walk our hands over to the right side of our mat. Cross your left arm over top of your right so that you feel a nice stretch through the left side. And then walk your hands to the opposite side. Cross your right wrist over top of your left and then sink lower. Good, back to center. Inhale, come forward, open your toes so that now you're digging them into the mat. And we're going to inhale, press up into your first downward dog. And once you're there, pedal your heels one at a time. I say this all the time, I'd rather your knees be bent and your back be extended, hips are high, than your downward dog to look like this, where your upper back is rolled up. Upper back should be flat and hips high. And that's okay if it's the first way. It just means you gotta bend your knees a little bit until you get the flexibility. Excellent. We're going to inhale, come forward into plank and hold. Exhale back into downward dog. Warming up the shoulders here. Inhale forward into plank. Downward dog. Exhale. Inhale forward into plank. Lower the knees down. Exhale, drop the chin to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Hold upward dog. If this is too intense, you can come down to your elbows and hold a half cobra or sphinx pose. This is good. Otherwise, full cobra, hands towards your body. Relax the shoulders. No shoulders up by the ears. Just let them relax. Dig your toes into the mat. We're going to come back into tabletop briefly and then press into downward dog again. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, come forward into plank again. This time option to keep the knees off the ground, lower into a chaturanga, which is a half push-up. Inhale, press up into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee comes into chest, right foot steps forward. Step your left foot forward. We're standing on our mat. Inhale, half back. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, open the arms wide, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, arms come up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, hands to the mat. You can bend your knees if you need to. Step back into plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga or knees down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes up, nice and long, stretch. Exhale, left knee to chest. Step your foot in between the hands. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms are wide, looking up to your fingertips. Exhale, hands to the heart. Toes are together, heels are slightly apart. Inhale, arms come up parallel to each other. Exhale, bend the knees into chair pose. Weight is in the heels, toes can be off the ground. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. You can meet me in downward dog or flow through this. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Are we warmed up? I hope so. Inhale, right leg up, nice and long. Point your toes, come up onto your left toe mounds. Keep your legs nice and straight. Feel that. Press the chest towards the leg. Good. Bring that right knee into chest. Step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, up to runner's lunge. Option here is to bring the back knee down. If you're too wobbly, or if you're just starting out or you're just not feeling it on a Monday evening, feel free to support yourself a little bit more. Hands to the heart. We are going to twist, bring the left elbow to the right knee. And hold. Try to bring the palms towards the center of your chest. That's going to make you twist a little bit more. Advanced option here would be to open the arms, right fingers up, left fingers down. Make sure you're up on the back toes. The heel should not be down. Good, palms together. Work back to center. Hands come down. Step back into plank. You can go to downward dog or flow through your vinyasana. Meet me in downward dog and take a nice deep breath in and out. Left leg comes up. Point the toes. Come up onto your right toe mounds. Really, really reach high. Feel that nice stretch through the legs. Draw the chest towards that right thigh. Good. Lower that heel, bring the left knee into chest, and step the foot in between the hands. Find your balance here, and then raise the arms up. Again, option 2, bring the back knee down. Hands to the heart. We are going to twist in the opposite direction. Bring the right elbow to the left knee. And try to adjust to bring the palms towards the chest. You may feel more wobbly on one side, that's normal. Option here is to open the arms, right fingers down to the mat, left fingers up. Good, hands together, chest back to center. Hands down to the mat. Step your legs back. Vinyasa here, or meet me in downward dog. Good, inhale and exhale. I'm going to turn the opposite way for now because I just want to make sure when you're doing your vinyasana, your elbows are close to the body, like you're doing a half push-up. So elbows should not come out here, you're gonna hurt your shoulders. Also, when you're coming up into upward dog, there is no scooping. So a lot of us, and I'll do this with my knees down because I don't want to hurt my shoulders too much, is when you come down, you kind of scoop up. Like the worm. By doing that, you're actually going to eventually hurt your shoulders, right into your shoulder joints. So what you're doing instead is you're coming down and then you're pushing up. So there's very little scooping. So just become aware of that, okay? Thanks, Lucy. Just because I don't want you guys waking up one day and being like, why are my shoulder joints hurting me so much after the class? Because you shouldn't be scooping, okay? FYI. Even though I can't see you, I know some of you are doing it. Good. So here we are back in downward dog. We're going to extend the right leg up. Good, nice and long. I want you to bend that right knee and we're going to tilt it over to the left. So like we're opening up the hips a little bit. Look under your right arm. Good, back to center. Leg down, switch legs. Left leg up, bend that knee, tilt, and look under the right arm. Open the hips. Try to twist from your waist rather than from your back. Good, back to center. Leg comes down. Option to flow here or come into tabletop, roll out the wrists. Always look at the space between your hands, and you can take a jump forward or step your feet forward. Staying in a forward fold. I want you to take your right hand, reach for the outside of your left leg. So for some of you, you might be right down by your ankle. Some of you might be up around your calf. Wherever you are is perfect. We're going to bend into the right knee and open the left arm. You can even bend the right arm a little bit to pull and feel more of a stretch. Good. Lower down, let's switch. Left hand reaches towards the right ankle or calf. Bend your left knee and open opposite arm. Good, lower down. Both legs are straight. Hold on to either elbow, just sway from side to side. Release the arms. Slowly start to roll the body up. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back. Turn the palms out. And do nothing. Just feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Have a moment of gratitude for this opportunity to be practicing wherever you are right now, to be connected to everyone else who is doing just the same as you. Inhale, both arms up. Bring the toes together if they're not already. Exhale, we're going to arc over to one side. Back to center. Other side. Back to center. Slight back bend, looking up. Exhale, folding forward. Turn sideways if you're not already. We're going to bring our hands down to the mat and step the legs back into plank. You can even hop them back into plank if you have energy to do that. Come down into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bring yourself back into plank. I want you to step your right foot halfway into the center of your mat and turn your foot straight ahead. You're going to turn onto your left foot onto the side and raise your left arm up. Now, this way with the foot in front is the most supportive. If you're feeling rather strong this evening, you want to try a full side plank. You can extend your leg out on top to stack. You can even, for a bit more support, step that left foot in front. I want you to pull in through the belly and lift the hips up. You don't want to be sagging in here, you're going to hurt your shoulder. So holding, keep breathing. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Good, lower down. Beautiful, come back, downward dog. Feel free to roll out the wrists. You can come onto your elbows, fold your hands back over your mat, and roll your wrists out a little bit. And we're gonna try that on the opposite side. When you're ready, press into downward dog. Inhale forward into plank. I want you to take your right foot now, step it halfway up your mat, turn onto the side of your left foot, and raise up. This is great. You can stay here as long as your hips are high, not sinking down. Hips are high. You can stay here. This is great for now. comfortable enough in your upper body and your core strength, do you want to step back into a full side plank, or you can step that foot forward. Keep the arms and chest open. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Lower down and come into your downward dog. Beautiful. Nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Let's go inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Bend the knees. Look at the space between your hands. You can step or hop forward. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms are wide. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your breath. Find your breath. You're doing great. You're doing great. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, hands to the mat. Jump or step back into plank. Option to flow or meet me in downward dog. Good. We are going to plant our left foot down. Take your right leg up. Bend your right knee. And we're going to tilt over to the left. Now, we did this before to open the hips. I'm going to offer you another option here to flip your dog, or also known as wild thing. So you're going to flip that foot all the way behind you. Keep this leg nice and straight. Lift the hips up, just like we did with the stretch at the beginning. Make sure this leg is straight and you're up on the back toes. Lift the hips up. If this is too much for you, just stay in your waterfall. You don't have to flip. Good. Take your right hand down. See if you can take that right leg back up. And right knee into chest. Step that right foot forward. Beautiful. We're in a low lunge here. I want you to keep your left hand where it is and turn and open your left or right arm up. Option to bring the back knee down. Good. Right hand is down. I want you to take your left foot and step it forward. Come up to half a stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms are wide. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Allow your breath to catch up with itself. And we're going to try that on the opposite side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folding forward. Hands towards the mat. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, hands to the mat. Hop or step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's go to the opposite leg. So plant your right foot down. Left leg comes up. Bend that knee. And we're tilting it over to the left. Now again, this might be enough for you. Just feeling that nice openness. This is called waterfall. Or you're going to slowly flip. Stay straight with the right leg up onto the left toes. Reach back. You can even look back. This is so freeing. Right? sweet, wild thing. Feel wild. Keep breathing. Excellent. Bring that left hand down. Left leg comes up. Good. Left knee into chest. And step that left foot in between the hands. Ooh, good job. Sink the hips into that lunge. Plant the right hand where it is. Left arm comes up. Excellent. Left hand comes down. Step your right foot forward. Beautiful Hatha stand. Exhale. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Feel that nice flowing breath. From here, we're going to step our right foot back. Not super far back, but rather about a step and a half. Both toes are relatively pointing straight ahead. We are going to take our hands and place them on our hips, turn the body towards the right foot. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly start to fold the body over that right leg. When you've gone down as far as you can, release the hands and let them rest either on your shin, or if you're coming all the way down to the mat, one hand on either side. This is pyramid pose. Both legs should be straight. If we're bending anywhere, you're too low, and I want you to come up higher. Our hamstrings are likely one of the tightest areas in our body, especially right now where we're doing a lot more sitting and lounging. So take your time here. So now wherever you are, I want you to bring your hands down to the mat. If that means you're bending your front knee, that's okay. But you're actually going to walk your hands to either corner of the top of your mat. Okay? Step into that right foot, and we're going to raise the back leg off the ground. Stay here if this is enough for you. Or if you want to challenge your balance, plant your right hand where it is and try to open your left into half moon. If you have a block or a children's toy or something that you can put under this to help you come up higher, that's good too. Good, left hand comes down if it's up. Bend the standing leg, return that foot back behind you. Keep bent in that right knee. We're going to come up into warrior one. So you might not be wide enough, so just step that left leg a bit further back. We're sinking into that right knee, feeling strong in our warrior, feeling really grounded into our mat. Open to warrior two. Right arm is forward. Keep your arms nice and parallel. Turn your right palm up. Left arm comes back. We're leaning into reverse warrior. Beautiful. Coming back. Bring your right hand onto your right leg and lean the left arm over. This may be good for you. If you want to go further, take your right hand, bring it inside that foot. Now make sure when you do that, you don't compromise your upper body. So if your upper body is starting to turn down, then just stay up. Okay, this is no competition here. Push yourself. I always say get to your edge, but don't fall off the cliff. Okay? No injuries in yoga. Beautiful. Let's turn our body back down. Hands come down to the mat. We're coming up onto our back toes. And let's step the foot forward and slowly come all the way up. Good. Can we switch legs? Let's step the right foot back. Actually, I'm going to turn. Hands on your hips. Deep breath in. Legs stay straight. Exhale. Coming down. Pyramid pose. Release the hands where they end up. Pay attention to this right hip, that it's not opening to the side, but rather turned down towards the mat. Really release the head. Feel the nice stretch through the back of the legs. Good. Start to bend that left knee. Get your hands to the mat slightly ahead of your left foot. And now we're going to press off the back leg and come into a balanced posture. So both hands down is great. Find your balance here. If you want to attempt a little bit further, maybe just take your right fingertips off the ground. They don't have to come up high. Just find that balance on just the left foot and left hand. Maybe you want to open up and open up the hip. Good. Hand comes down if it's not already. Start bending in that left knee and really step the right foot back. Turn it sideways. And let's press up into Warrior One. Sink down. Make sure that knee doesn't go past the foot. Open, Warrior Two. Good. Turn the left palms up. Let's lean back. And slowly come forward onto the left foot. Left leg. Arm over the ear. Option here is to take the hand inside that foot. And to do that, just sink right into this hip crease. Just sink into that. This really isn't about the legs as much as it's about the hips. Good. Let's turn and bring that right hand down to the mat. We're coming up onto the back toes. This time I want you to step the left foot back into plank. Option to flow here or meet me in downward dog. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I want you to take your right leg off the ground. Nice and long. Good. Right knee into chest. We're going to lower that knee in between the hands, extend the left leg back, relax the toes, and we're coming in to pigeon pose. So in pigeon, I want your right foot to be out from underneath you. So if I turn this way, we're not sitting like this. That's just gonna kill our ankle and probably give us a foot cramp. We're going to take that foot out from underneath. Hips are straight to your mat. Inhale, relax the shoulders, and keep the chest nice and proud. Back leg is straight. Although if this is too intense, you can bend the back knee like this. This is called deer head pose. Take a moment to think about that left hip and turn it into the mat a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down onto your forearms and just let your head relax. If you want to bring your forehead all the way down to the mat, you can. You can stack your fists. And let your head rest on your fists. If your head is all the way down, you can extend your arms. You can bring them into prayer over the head. Try not to tense up the hips here. Relax the crease of your right hip. Relax your thighs. Relax the inner and outer hip. Really enjoy this nice posture. Slowly coming up. One hand on either side of that foot. Dig your back toes into the mat. Here we go. Okay, we're back. And step back into downward dog. Good. Left leg comes up. Left knee into chest. Lower that left knee in between the hands. Extend the right leg back. Again, this left foot is out from underneath you. We're not sitting on it, but we're also not collapsing all over onto that left thigh. We still want to turn the right hip down towards the mat. Deep breath in, looking up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows come down. Let your head rest. Pay attention and turn that right hip towards the mat a little bit. Just a little bit. You'll definitely feel it on the outside of that thigh. Slowly coming up. Slowly coming up. Bring this right leg forward and around. We're going to extend both legs out. Good. Sorry if I was freezing up. I know I noticed I was freezing. Poor connection. Try to go out and come back. But I still have connection. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Full forward fold. And we're trying to get the belly onto the legs before the chest. Grab hold of just the right leg, and as you come up, take that right leg with you. Stay straight in the back. Try not to curl the back. Press the rib cage forward. It doesn't matter if your leg is not high, you can be down here. Good. Do I keep freezing? Oh. Slowly coming down. We're going to take, oh, shoot. Sorry everyone, I don't know why I keep freezing, but I'm back. Hope you can come back. We're just gonna finish up for the next 5 minutes, okay? Good, thanks for jumping back on. Thank you for coming back. So we're in a forward fold, and we're gonna take hold of just the left leg and raise it up. Good, holding. you to take your right foot, bend it, and cross it over top of your left. Cross the left elbow over top. Right arm is behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Look over the shoulder. Keep that straight leg nice and long. Flex the toes. Hopefully this is a bit better with the connection. Good, back to center. Let's switch legs. Left foot is over. Right arm crosses. Left arm is behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Look over that left shoulder. Back to center. Extend both legs out. I want you to shimmy yourself into the center of your mat. Extend the arms straight up and just take your heels off the ground. We're going into boat pose. Good. Let's try to lean a little bit further back and maybe straighten the legs. Pull the belly button into the body. Good, bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Shaking is very normal. And we're gonna try that again. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Extend arms, extend legs. Good, lower the legs and lower the back all the way down. Reach the arms over your head. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Extend both legs straight up into the air. Good, feel that lower back press nicely into the ground. Widen the legs apart and bend the knees, hold on to the toes. Happy baby pose. Nice inversion here for the back, for the legs, for the hips. Good. Good, extend the legs out, bend the knees and place the feet on the ground. Hands are down by your side. Step your feet about 1 foot apart. And we're going to inhale, press the hips up into a bridge pose and lower. Pressing up and come down. One more time, press it up. Hold. See if you can come up a bit higher by rolling your shoulders down your back. Interlace your fingers and press with a straight arm into the ground. Good. Release your fingers. Lower slowly all the way down. And we're going to draw both knees into the chest and widen the arms to shoulder height. Let's drop both knees down to the right and turn our head to the left. Feel that belly rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. Good, inhale both knees to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Notice that when you're in a twist position, you can only breathe into the lower belly. That's where we want the yogic breath to be. Good. Inhale both knees to center. And extend one leg at a time, all the way down. Open your palms, let the feet fall open to the side. And just come into your full and complete rest position. Feel super, super good about this work. Be grateful for your body and your mind. Feel your body connected imagine there's a warm white light just hovering over your feet. Absorb that warmth and positive energy into the feet, bringing complete relaxation. Move that light over your legs and allow the light to completely relax the calves, the knees, the shins, the thighs. Bring that light over your abdomen and chest. And allow the light to wash all the way over the chest, the abdomen, the hips, the lungs, the heart, the stomach, all the major organs. Shift the light over your shoulders. Let it penetrate down the arms, into the neck. Completely let go of all tension. And then gently bring the light over your face, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the forehead, relaxing the scalp. And then let that light come all the way up towards the crown of your head, and like a shower of light, let it wash completely over your body, providing protection, providing strength, security. You can remain in your Shavasana or begin to bring a little bit of movement to the body, rolling over to one side and coming into a seated, cross-legged position. Or again, you can stay exactly where you are in your Shavasana, hands over the heart. I thank you so much for your time, for your energy, for your support, for your trust. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and week.